Good day, beautiful souls. This is Lava Bender, but I also go by Taku, which is my stage name, and this is Taku's TED Talks. So I decided I'm going to start doing a segment series, whatever you want to call it, where I read passages and stories and shit off of Reddit, relationship stuff, philosophy stuff. Am I the asshole? Stuff like that, to where I can give my opinion, my thoughts, my philosophy, my values and shit, what I think. And then, see what you guys think, get your opinions. So maybe you get new ideas, I get new ideas, so on and so forth. Cool? Okay, cool. So here's the first story. It's in this subreddit of relationships. So it goes, I, female 24, am considering moving countries for my SO, who's a male 26, but want at least an engagement to do so. Okay, so, hi everyone, I'm feeling a bit conflicted and would appreciate some advice. So, my boyfriend, who's 26 and a male, and I, a female 24, have been dating for almost 2 years. We met in the US but are both from different countries. Our relationship overall has been positive. He's a great person. I can see myself spending my life with him. Although we are far from perfect, she says his lack of career bothers me and I can be difficult. Okay. It has been by far my happiest relationship. That's good then. However, since the start of COVID, I have spent a significant amount of time in my home country. I wonder where it is. I met him just as I was finishing college in the US, but during the year I worked there, I came to the conclusion I can't really see myself living there permanently, at least not in the city we were in. My dad also had cancer this year, and since I could work from home, I decided to stay and support my family. We spent a good amount of time together during 2020 since I went back to the US to be with him for 5 months. Okay? Obviously, the situation isn't sustainable and the long distance is hard. He's coming to visit me in a few weeks and will stay for a month. I prefer to live here while he needs to stay in the US for visa purposes. He is also moving to a different city in the US, one I might potentially like more, but where I also don't have friends or know anyone. It's understandable. Yesterday, we had a long conversation about our future and what we are willing or not willing to give up. I want him to see my country, he hasn't been there before, and see if he could ever see himself living there for a while. I also said I would be willing to live in the US while he finishes his visa application for the next few years. However, the main issue is I wouldn't feel comfortable moving to be with him if we didn't have a bigger commitment. She says at least if they were engaged. Living together would cause me a significant problem in my family, and I don't want to uproot my life for someone that isn't serious about our future. It's just understandable. He, on the other hand, said he would want to see where things go if we moved to the new city. Now that I don't like. That's just full of uncertainty. And I see why he'd want that, but all that uncertainty for something so huge as a move is a no-no, personally. So what do you think, Reddit? Am I being unreasonable? I love living in my country and being with my family in the place where I grew up in. However, the thought of not having him in my life brings me physical pain. I'm also under a lot of pressure to get married since I'm at my age where most relationships are headed and don't want to waste time with someone who doesn't feel the same way. So then her saying that, I actually wonder if she wants to get married, or if she's mentioning that because of society and pressure and shit. Like, it isn't what she wants, but it's just culture. This whole situation brings me so much anxiety. I started therapy. I'm really excited to see him, but we have also decided that after his trip, we'll make a decision about being together or not. I don't want to give up on love, but it's hard to know when to call it quits. Yeah, that's very true. Like, love, it does make us do stupid things, but also it just makes things where normally logic and being rational is easy as fuck and usually clear. Love makes that just so cloudy and more difficult. I think of course it's our emotions, but it's just, fuck, it sucks when you hit that stage to where it's like, man, I know what I need to do, but this person and my feelings for them just makes it all so complicated. And it's even though I love emotions, because I'm an emotional ass guy, I also really don't like emotions. They're annoying as fuck. But okay, so a couple comments. Someone said, I can see how an engagement would mollify your family. It will make no difference at all if you find hate. If you what? Oh shit, I read that wrong. It would make no difference at all if you find you hate your new city. He, on the other hand, simply wants to see where things go. I think you need to address this disparity. You're more into him than he's into you before you can even think moving in together, which I agree with. She said, she wants the she wants the engagement. She wants the commitment. She's ready. And he's just more going with the flow. I wouldn't say that means he doesn't want to be with her or wants to marry her. Maybe he's like, okay, I want to be with her, but let's, see how things go. So I understand both points, but there's just no way in hell you can expect someone to do something as big as move fucking cities and see where things go. That's an easy way to end up screwed over if you're the one who uproots. So yeah. So there's that article. Let me know what you guys think. Comment, like, subscribe, and stay tuned for the next video.